Hi, my name is Max Spitz, and I'm applying for the Brown TheaterBridge summer program, and this is my video portion of the application. Um, so, I had my first experience with theater and acting in general in early middle school, where I took an arts elective class, and it focused around mime and storytelling and improv and that sort of thing. And it was basic and it was simple. I enjoyed it, but it didn't really affect me much then. I just, it was a fun class, so I took it again the next year. But then that year, it was sixth grade, our teacher told us that another school in the area was doing a summer camp where they would be putting on it was like 3 weeks, and they would be putting on a performance of Guys and Dolls Jr. And it sounded fun, and so I went with 3 of my friends. We all decided it would be fun to go and to go together and to do it, and so we did, and I loved it. I mean, it was just it was like nothing like anything I had done before. I fell in love. I had so much fun doing it. We took part of like all the parts of the production that they trusted us to do. Like they didn't let us work on the set, but other than that, it was really just. It was a fantastic experience for me. It changed my life. I mean, because I had never done anything like it, and it blew me away. It was the most amazing thing I'd ever done. I continued to go back to that camp for a few years, and eventually I was moved up, and now I'm a counselor there. And it's great seeing the kids that are now campers there doing the same thing that I did and having that experience again. I've also continued to work at another theater camp, because I mean, there's nothing like it, and I love it. As for my theater education, well, ideally, I'm planning on majoring in acting or theater in college, because I would really love to act professionally. I mean, for me, there's nothing like it, and it's what I love. It's a passion. It's my passion. It's become my life. And I really just want to that's what I want to spend my life doing. I can't see myself spending my life doing something that doesn't involve acting, because I love it that much, and it's become me, it's become who I am. When you ask people who know me, I'm an actor. I'm also considering a minor in education to compound my acting, because I think that theater education and arts education is so important. I mean, you hear about all these schools that are slashing their arts programs. I don't think you can't let that happen, because it's really important that kids stay interested in the arts, because I mean, as for me, it's become such a part of my development as a person. As I've grown, it's become me, and to see kids grow up without exposure to this sort of thing, it crushes me, and you can't let that happen. And also, like, over the summer, when I was a counselor at one of the camps, I taught 2 courses, one on mime and one on creative writing, and being able to take part in the teaching process was a really enlightening experience. I really enjoyed getting to teach kids, getting to tell a kid something that they had no idea, that they had never heard before, is such an amazing experience. And I think it's really important that we keep arts important. And I would really love to be one of those people that teaches, that tells a kid you can act or you can write. I mean, the directors that I've worked with over the years have influenced me so much and become such a part of my development. I would love to give a kid that chance to be that person for a kid down the road. Now, outside of theater, well, I really love like intellectual debate and analysis, which sounds pretty general, but it's just the whole thing with the whole concept of thinking about something, dissecting it down. Like I'm on my school's mock trial team, and I love the fact that you're presented with a case that has straight facts laid out for you, but then you take them and you split them and you dissect them down into the smallest detail, and then force that detail to fit your side of the case. And it's all about, analysis of facts and interpretation of facts. And it's really interesting. You get that sense of accomplishment when you win, or just when you think you found a good point. I love that whole process, that whole experience, which is also one of the reasons I actually really enjoy math. Like, currently I'm taking calculus, and calculus is really different than any other math course I've taken in the past, because you're presented with a bunch of formulas and a bunch of things to do to like a function, and you're told, sketch the graph. And I love how open-ended it is, because it comes to you almost as a puzzle, and it involves so much thinking, so much analysis. It's take nothing. You're given almost nothing, and you're told, run with it. And I really like that. It's the same with that sense of accomplishment. You find it, and it's exciting. Actually, then on another note, completely unrelated, I really love hiking. It sounds really random, but it's the whole concept of just going out into the middle of nature and being by yourself, or with friends or whatnot, but just getting away from it all. It's great to just sit or walk in the middle of a forest and relax. It's good to get away from the hustle of regular life, so to speak, because it's beautiful, and you can forget your problems, and just you can relax, or if you want, or you can think. It's a great place to both forget and to think about, 'cause it clears your head. It's a great way to think about anything you want, really. So I think that's about all I have to say. Thank you very much for your time. I hope to hear from you soon, and I really hope I get in. Thanks again.